everyone! In this video, I'm going to share with you my amazing journey to Vietnam. So, what are you waiting for? Let's get started! Okay, so to begin, I'm going to tell you why I will go to Vietnam. Long story in short, my aunt and her family moved to Vietnam about 5 months ago, and our whole family missed them a lot. So this summer we decided to visit them, and that's why I would go to Vietnam. To begin, I wanted to ask all of you this question. What does it comes to your mind when you think about Vietnam? I have to be honest that before I went to Vietnam, I thought it's a backward country, and traveling to Vietnam has never been on my dream list because I think it's not as good as Taiwan. But after I went there, and when I came back, started to make the slideshow, I found this quote quite interesting. It said, "To travel is to discover that everyone is wrong about other countries." And that's exactly how I feel after I went there. Because most people would tell you their feeling about a country, and they will tell you your opinion about it. But I think you cannot judge a country so easily without really being there. So so after I went to Vietnam, I thought it's actually not as bad as I thought. And the second day of our trip, we went out to explore the city, and this is our first stop. This post office was built in 19th century and was built by French. It's very big, also very bright. I really love the color. I have never seen post office that had such a colorful appearance. And my sister helped me to take pictures in front of the post office, and I really love these two pictures. And across from the post office is this cathedral. It's very big, but we didn't got the chance to get inside of the cathedral because it was Sunday and it was not open. But in case you wanted to see the inside look of the cathedral, so I googled a picture for you. Yeah, it's how it look, and maybe next time I would go back to Vietnam and went into the church to see how big and how magnificent it is. And I posted this picture to my Instagram, and I told my friends I fly from Vietnam to Europe today because all the sceneries and architectures that was so European, and I thought I was in Europe instead of in Vietnam. This is a street that has lots of bookstores and coffee shops. I really love this street because most people, they would just buy a cup of coffee and sit outside of a coffee shop and enjoy the wonderful day and talking with their friends. It was so relaxing. But unfortunately, most of the books was written in Vietnamese, so I cannot understand most of them. Okay, and now we're going to talk about food. So, first, how can I leave Vietnam without eating their traditional food? This is in Vietnamese. It is called pho, and it's actually rice noodles, and they add lots of vegetables um, on the bottom of the bowl, and then the noodles, and then fried beef on the top. So when you eat it, you just need to mix all of the ingredients together and add a little bit vinegar into it. It's really, really delicious. My uncle told me that Vietnamese like to add lots of vegetables into their food, and I really love it because I love vegetables. And you see the coffee behind this the noodles. It is condensed milk coffee. They add condensed milk into their coffee, and they made it really cool. Really, yeah, cool. I mean, cold, and it's really delicious. They instead of adding milk into their coffee, Vietnamese like to add condensed milk, and well, it tastes really good, really really good. And my aunt also took my sister and I to their traditional market. It was a very special experience for me because I love going to traditional markets because I think it's a great way to get to know their people. Even though I cannot understand Vietnamese, but it was very very good to see to see Vietnamese people buying food and talking to the vendors. I really think it's very good. It's a delightful experience for me. And this is in the market. You will see lots of stands that sell French bread. We also bought some bread. It was my first time to eat Vietnamese French bread. It's really delicious and also very cheap. It only costs about 15 NT dollars each bread, and this the bread is super crunchy and crispy outside, and it's um, the ingredients inside is very juicy and tasty, really delicious. And in the market, I also tried some food that I have never tried before. This is a drink that I ate in the market, and on the top of it, it's coconut milk. This trip totally changed my opinion to coconut milk because in Vietnam, you was that they add coconut milk into their dishes, their drinks, and I found that actually coconut milk is really delicious, and it not only smells good but also tastes really good. And this, I don't know how to explain this dish to you because it was so new to me. All the ingredients are very very new, and I don't know the name of it either in Chinese or in English, so I can only show the picture, but and I can tell you it's really delicious. And this mini caramel puddings, oh, so delicious. I love it. And my we also went to lots of restaurants, and one of my favorite restaurant is Pizza for Peace. This is an Italian restaurant, and it's really really delicious. It's a big restaurant that sells Italian food, and well, it's it was such a wonderful night to eat in the restaurant because I ate some of the best pizzas and pastas that I have never ever tried before. So I really miss their pizzas. And this is a sweet pizza, and the flavor is cinnamon roll flavor. When you eat it, you use your spoon to scoop some of the ice cream and put it in on your pizza, and you eat it. Oh, it was so delicious. I don't know how to describe it because you really have to give it a try and you will understand how I feel. It was so such a wonderful experience for me. And this is not in restaurant. This is in my aunt's house. We cook at home. My sister and I helped